Hi preschool coaches, welcome to week 16 of the fall semester. So this week we are going to focus in on teaching our routines and gearing up for show off. So things look a little bit different this week. As you'll notice in the lesson plans we only have 3 rotations. We have the vault circuit, in the middle is our routine circuit, and in the front is a little floor circuit. So we will be doing 3 rotations and then repeating the routine circuit again for the 4th rotation. So this week is also a snow theme and snowflakes. So we're gonna be celebrating all things winter. So as far as warm-ups, we can do things like the parachute with our snowballs. You could do freeze dance, that would be a really fun one. There's also a game I really liked called the snow game, where you call out different words and all the different words are different positions. So you call out snow and they run around and then the snowflakes falling down. You say snowball, they're gonna go into a tuck. You can even have them do a tuck and roll for their snowball. Sled position is pike, so they sit down, legs go out. This is their sled. And then igloo could be tabletop, either hands and knees, or you can make it a little more advanced and have them do this type of tabletop. So that's a really fun one. So you just call out the random snow world. Oh, there's also snow angel. So that's the one where they lay on the floor and make their big snow angel. So that's a fun one to get them up and moving around. So let's get to it. Let's talk about routines for this week. All right, let's first start with our main rotation. So this is the bulk of our routine circuit here in the middle where beam and bars normally are. It's a little hard to get the whole thing in shot, so I will work on moving the camera around with me. So they're gonna start at the star. So there's a little yellow star back there for them. Our first maneuver is they're gonna start with their salute on their star. They're gonna run, jump, and freeze. So they'll give their big salute, run, jump, freeze, jump down, and sit here. Next, they're gonna come up, and this is our squat on to knees, or our squat on to feet. So either one of those, these can be easily adapted to each student in your class. At the small bar, that is, depending on your student, they can do their jump to front support or their pullover. And then they're also going to do their forward roll down where they look nose to knees and roll off the front. Then when they make their way to the high bar, that's going to be our nice little tuck hang, or if you have more advanced kiddos, they can do their monkey walk across. Again, individualizing this to each student to meet their needs. Then they're going to come over to the parallel bars. This can look like anything from our support to our straddle over to our straddle travels. And do that on the parallel bars. Next up on the cheese wedge, depending on your student, this is going to be either a forward roll or a backwards roll, whichever they can do independently. So rolling down, then they're going to do another forward roll on the mat, on the floor. And then next we have either what will be a donkey kick, horsey kick, or handstand. So you can upgrade it to whatever your kiddos have been working on. Big kick up and down. Next up we got either your monkey jump or cartwheel. So again, the block can be down if your kiddos still need to use it, or if you've got a more advanced class, pull the block away and have them do it just on the mat. And then last but not least, they've got their wall crawl handstand. So this is one they're used to in the other section. So hands down, feet go up, and that is it for our main circuit. You can also have them practice saluting at the end if you would like to, so they get some extra practice. And that is it for our main routine section. There'll be a little bit more, but next week we'll tear down the walls and it will continue on to the other side. Let's talk about our second rotation, or what is normally our floor rotation. So this first little line is going to complete the rest of our routine. So they're going to start with teacher's choice, straight jumps, tuck jumps, or star jumps, or you can have them do all 3, one of each. 1, 2, and 3. Then they're going to come to the big road beam, and this is going to be our mount sequence. So they're going to practice their V-sit. Legs behind. We make our puppy dog tail. They're going to stand all the way up. And they'll practice their arabesque. Moving on to the big beam. Depending on your class and what you've been working on, that could look like anything from sideways walks, if they're a younger crew, or backwards walks, or if you have more advanced and older kiddos, they could practice their flamingos or their high kicks or even their bunny hops. They're going to go down. Once they get to the red star, this will be whatever dismount your class has been working on, whether that be their jump and freeze. They'll also practice their salute. Could be a monkey jump dismount or a cartwheel handstand dismount. So again, individualizing this to your class's needs and having their big salute. Then they get a little fun one. You get a little rock the boat where they can get a little break after practicing their routine. And come angle back this camera so you can see a little bit better. The end, they've got another wall crawl handstand where they're used to having it. So hands down, feet up. Then they're going to come over and bear walk across the P-bars. So using our hands and feet, you could have them go forward, sideways, or backwards. All the way down on the rainbow panel mat. And leave this to teacher's discretion of whatever tumbling skill your class needs to work on. So that could be they could be their handstands, it could be their cartwheels. They need more practice on their forward rolls. You can have them do their rolls. So individualization, the last part. So we have a little yoga pose. We have a little cobra. So you can have them practice their cobra pose laying on their belly or their sill stretch, as some of them might know it. Or if you have another position your class might need some help reviewing, whether that be tabletop, lunge, or you can have them practice their salute again. You can adjust that as needed. And that is it for our floor rotation, or the last little part of our routine. Last but not least, we have our vault, or our trampoline circuit. So this is a little fun one. And we're gonna start with our bear walks up the wedge. They're gonna bear walk up, and then they're gonna forward roll down. Woo, I'm a little big, so I just ran into that mat. They're gonna jump up, they're gonna jump on the squeaker, do some jumps. And they're gonna come to the trampoline. Whatever style of jump you would like to have them work, straight, tuck, stars, all that good stuff. And then to go along with our snow theme, we're gonna penguin waddle. So they're gonna put one foot on each beam. We're gonna penguin waddle all the way down. Then, again, this will also be teacher's choice. So you can give them pattern jumps, you can give them seat drops. You can have them even work on the forward rolls. Up to you what you want to do on the tumble track. And then our spotting station, or where you'll be situated, will be on the red. We're going to do our little going over the barrel drill where they're going to lay down, put their hands over, and you'll help them bring their feet over. So like a back walk over or a back handspring. Barrel drills. And then very last, they'll come down and we have another monkey jump or cartwheel station here for them to get a little extra practice on cartwheels and monkey jumps. And that will be it for our routines this week. Next week, what will happen is the front walls will come down. Our routine will go through the beams and we'll start practicing all together where we sit down in our groups and practice going one at a time. So we have that to look forward to next week. So I hope you have lots of fun with the snow theme this week.